Hey, what's happening, guys? This is Bashiok. We are back here, we're a Naga, and I've just read up on Wowhead, what exactly this fucking quest is all about, because I was sitting around like, what the fuck am I meant to do? And it turns out it's basically, as I suspected, a fucking troll-ass quest. They were saying something about these, I still didn't even read it fully correctly. Ancient tablet fragments. I think there's a way.
I cannot cast that yet.
If I go over here and I knock this off, so I can't get to my bags for some reason. There we go. There we go. We needed 4 of them and now it's done. Thank God. I must have only just got it or some shit. Okay. Woo! Dude, that sucked. It fucking sucked. Get back into my Naga disguise here. Yeah, so basically what Wowhead was saying was that it's, it must have been before, because, the mini-map they were saying, this was like 2010, when I was reading these comments, and it was saying that, the mini-map, showed the wrong area for the quest item, where it was or whatever. But you had to destroy the ancient rubble, and I was like, well, it must be showing the right area now. So, I had to read on there a tiny bit, and it turns out that, you need 4 ancient tablets, and that's why those yellow ones were not, I couldn't pick them up anymore. That's why I couldn't pick the yellow ones up anymore, because, I'd already gotten the 4 ancient tablets that I needed, and it cut me off. And the rest of the shit is just shit, like, it's nothing, you don't need it at all. It's just bullshit, I don't even know if you can sell it. So yeah, it seems like a very troll quest, because it's not very specific on how to get what you want, kind of thing. Just working out how long before I have to finish this episode up. 10:35. At 11:05. Okay. Yeah. So I'm slightly salty because I just collected so fucking many, but hey, you know, shit happens.
I've been expecting you. Winds be at your back.
Oh, we're gonna go back over there now. Oh my God. Oh, we can't fucking use that? No. Fuck. So now we're going to go completely back this other direction that we just were at. We're going to talk to that water guy. I know where he is. I know where he's at. It's all good. Man, I'm going to be glad to be out of Destless now. These Naga quests have completely just fucked me. Hopefully it'll be by the end of this part. Hopefully I can hit 35 and get the fuck out of here, man. Go to Feralas. Hopefully that's a bit better. I don't know. I've never quested there, so I'm not 100% sure. I think I remember running through there as like a level 40 or something. When I was a fucking scrub and I didn't know how to fucking play this game. Running through there like thinking I'm fucking meant to be in that area or something. I think I was 40. I think I was around 20 or something, like legit. Like anything was killing me. I remember running into like a Tauren Horde base and I was playing a Night Elf Druid. I walked into this Tauren Horde base and just got my arse whooped. And then me and a mate fucking met up. Me and a mate met up like really close to really close to this base or whatever. We met up on the road or some shit. Shit was crazy. I've actually been thinking of doing like a kind of a scrub story time or something about my like first kind of experience within World of Warcraft. Not necessarily the first couple of levels, but the first kind of major thing that I remember. Because obviously, as most people will probably agree, my best times in WoW were the... Someone has been here already. My best times in WoW were when I was just starting out, you know. That was the best shit. Like, just starting out and everything was new and everything was exciting. Nowadays, I'm not as excited to play WoW. I'm, like, excited to play WoW, but I'm not... it's not as kind of magical as it used to be, I guess you could say. Now we're going to slay this chick who, for some reason, it's saying she's here. Is this another broken quest? I just want you to mount him and defeat Priestess. This is why you should always read quest, at least the first part of the quest thing, but, who was going to fucking know to do that? Who was going to know to mount this guy? Come on. Please. Please. Let me mount you. It inflicts frost damage to the enemy. Cascade of water splashes over the enemy. House of water inside an enemy. You become encased. Okay.
That is still recharged. I cannot cast it. That spell is not ready. I cannot cast that. That is still recharged. That spell is not ready. That is
easy.
That spell
Easy
is
mode.
not ready.
Actually, no, I'm out of mana. Maybe I do that and I get more mana back, maybe? Yeah. That's how it works.
I cannot cast it.
There we go. Owned. Got owned. I had to fucking run all the way back over here. Fucking hell. It's fucking unbelievable. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a scrub story time. I remember there was a particularly funny thing that happened with me and a mate that had played since the Burning Crusade. In, I can't remember the name of the place. Duskwood. In Duskwood, we had this amazing thing happen, but I won't share the story. Because I want to, I kind of want to make it into just like maybe a short 5-minute video, or 10-minute video at the most, just talking about like my first couple of experiences in WoW, because nowadays you don't have those experiences anymore. If you play WoW, or most likely any other MMO, I remember I played WoW and I was fucking so pumped for it, because I remember seeing a report on the, on a news station here in Australia, that basically said, you know, these people have World of Warcraft addiction, and just saying how bad, like, WoW addiction was, and how bad WoW as a game was. Like, it ruins marriages, you know, people quit their jobs for it or whatever, and I remember seeing this kid, like, playing it, and it showed, like, the graphics and that, not really the graphics, but kind of, like, how it looked and all that, and immediately then I was like, man, I've got to play this game. I've got to see what's up with it. Like, I mean, if people are quitting their jobs to play this game, it must be a pretty good fucking game. And for the most part, I'd agree with that. WoW's got its own graphics style. Like, I don't mind the, like, I know a lot of people hate the graphics of WoW. I'm not really a graphics guy. Like, I'll play, like, a NES game, and I'll be like, yeah, this is a fucking excellent game. Because I'm just kind of like that. I'm not into like flashy looking graphics. I'm into good gameplay. I'm into good shit like that. And originally, when I started off in WoW, that's what WoW was. It was all about good gameplay, you know, good story, making experiences happen, fun shit like that. Lately, I have to be honest, if I have to be honest, WoW's just basically just seemed like a bit of a chore. Something to,
is not ready yet.
something to kind of get on and do shit and complete shit every single day.
How may I aid?
Not really, not really exciting, well, as exciting as it used to be.
Ancestors watch over you.
Okay, sweet. We're gonna go do this guy first, Kohar. But yeah, it's not as exciting as it used to be. I'll agree. And I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon of WoW is dead, like all these other people that like to scream it in trade chat. But it's gotten to the point where they seem like they're running out of ideas. It seems like there's not that much to do anymore. I remember the Lich King, the Wrath of the Lich King story was fucking amazing. That shit was crazy good. And nowadays it just doesn't seem as magical as it used to. I mean, I don't know, for people that start up, if they've never played WoW before, if they started it up now in Warlords of Draenor, if they are going to turn around and say, oh, you know, this is an amazing game, and have the same magical experiences like I had, or if the entire thing's basically just fucking dead, I guess you could say. Because of the expansions, you know, like it's not actually just because I've been playing for long enough that I'm not as excited to like about everything anymore, even if it's like a brand new expansion. Like, I'm excited to check out the new zones and that, but I'm not really giving too much of a fuck about anything else, you know.
Ability is not ready yet.
I know I did have a friend that started playing there the other day, well, probably a little while back now. And I think he enjoyed it, but at the same time, he didn't seem to enjoy it as much as what I did when I started playing nearing the end of Wrath of the Lich King. Those were magical times. Magical times. I'm just gonna go straight do this quest. I don't give a fuck about that other one. I've had enough rituals and fucking fragments and shit. At least there's no water. That's water there, but it's only a lake. It's not I don't know, it's not even a lake, dude. It's just like a fucking puddle.
You wish to speak? Maybe.
Oh, look at this. It's like a night elf place. This is calming. This is peaceful. I haven't seen like places like this before. See, like this is look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Like tree people, hippogriffs, fucking everywhere. This bloke like standing in the middle, just chilling.
May the eternal sun
Chilling, killing, drug dealing. I'll go over here and grab these quests and grab the flight path. But yeah, I mean, I just don't feel like I am
honored.
into WoW, I guess, as much as I used to be. Which, I mean, a lot of people probably experience that, let's be honest.
go in peace. How may I aid you?
Okay. I'd imagine a lot of people experience the same thing after they've been playing WoW for a fair few years. That there's just, the game's dried up, there's not much to do, and it's mainly because it's just the same thing. Like, when you really got down to the bare basics of it, even though you thought it was amazing when you started playing, all of it was really the same thing. Like, all the quests are just collection quests, or killing quests, you know, kill so many of these, but then loot so many of these, you know, it's always the same shit. See, here we are, we're gonna loot this shit.
Get closer.
And yeah, that's my reasoning behind why I don't think WoW's dying. I think it's just MMOs in general, and since WoW's the one that's been the longest on the market, and the one that basically everyone that plays MMOs has played, it's drying up because everyone's played it. It's old now. But it's not. That's not saying it's bad. It's not saying it's bad. It's saying that MMOs in general have a problem of being terrible.
I cannot do that.
Of being terrible when you if you're not brand new at it, you know, like it makes me kind of sad because even now, like, I started up Guild Wars 2 and I've got like a level 9 character because I just couldn't be fucking bothered leveling him when I have other characters level in WoW. And you may say, well, you know, it's a completely different game. Yeah, it's the same concept, but completely different game. And that's the problem. Since it's the same concept, I no longer want to, I don't want to play another game that reminds me of WoW when I think, well, I could be just playing WoW right now. Like, I think, oh, you know, I could just be,
I am out of range. That ability is not ready. Not ready yet. That ability is not ready yet.
I don't know what I'm meant to do here. Maybe I meant to chuck it and let them feast on him for a bit. Oh shit, it calls from the corpse. Okay.
Not ready yet. That spell is not ready yet.
Am I just not seeing this? Oh well, fucking YOLO. We won't do that quest. Like, we're literally so close to being fucking leveled, so I don't really give a shit. I'm at that point. I'm at that point where I'm like, fucking quest too difficult, don't worry about him.
I cannot do that yet. I cannot cast that yet. I am out of range.
But yeah, like that was my major problem with not getting into, like, I remember I took a break from WoW when Miss Pandaria came out after I got my main character at the time, my Warlock, to level 90. And I took a break for not 2 whole years, because that was the entire expansion time, but just before Warlords of Draenor came out, I came back to the game just to, like, level a couple characters up and see where I could get to, kind of thing. And I couldn't get into it, you know.
That ability is not ready yet.
Like, I played Rift, I played Rift, I played Guild Wars 2, and neither of them, I think Rift I got a character to level 10, and that was only because I felt guilty, because, Mum had to pay for, like, 1 month of, like, Rift time before it went free to play, Like, I basically got it as soon as it came out. And I thought it'd be a cool concept with the whole rifts opening everywhere and all that, but, no. Wasn't a fan of it. It was a lot the same as WoW, and I just, as I said before, just felt like, well, I could be playing WoW right now. Like, I could be, instead of going and starting up a new character here, I could be starting up a new alt in WoW, and at least then my account looks better, with a whole brand new character that I then level to the top level. Like, every now and then I'll go to Guild Wars 2 if there's really nothing else to play. I don't feel like playing anything else. Guild Wars 2 is a beautiful game, don't get me wrong. The graphics are amazing. Even though I do have a personally likable feeling to World of Warcraft's art style. I do like the look of Guild Wars 2, but as I said before, graphics aren't going to bring me into a game. It's going to be gameplay itself, and far as I can see right now in the MMO market, there's nothing that kind of deviates enough from WoW that's going to make me want to sit down and, you know, play the shit out of it and go back to having fun like I used to do in WoW.
It is too far away. That spell is not ready yet. I do not have enough energy.
Which is unfortunate. Like, even at the start of every expansion, like new expansion for WoW, because it's a WoW expansion, obviously I'm more excited than the new Guild Wars 2 expansion. But I'm still not excited enough that I'm, you know,
I am out of
wanting to play, I guess. Like, I'll go and explore, but by the time I hit the new level cap and seen the basic premise of all the new zones, you know, that's kind of it for me. I'm just like, okay, we've done this now. We've done this. We're good to we're good. I've seen all this shit before. And the reason I couldn't get into Guild Wars 2 was because it was just so much of the same. Even though the graphics were better looking, the gameplay, the quests, a lot of them were very, very similar. Like, kill this, collect this, guide this fucking retarded AI to somewhere. And that's where I was kind of like, that's why I was thankful to Guild Wars 2. It gets the thumbs up for being free to play. And that's why I don't mind going back to it every now and then, because it's not like I have to go out and fucking purchase a whole new fucking month subscription or something. But in saying that, I don't think I'm ever going to get into it as much as I got into WoW. And I say as much as I got into WoW because it's just, as I said, WoW's got to the point where it's not dying, it's doing everything it normally does, it normally did do and does do. Probably just as good as it used to, but the fact of the matter is that all these people that started playing in Vanilla and the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, they've gotten bored of the game by this point in time because it's just the same shit over and over again, which it always was, but they didn't see it like that because it was a new thing to them. Maybe it was their first MMO, maybe it was their I don't know. If I had to take a guess, it was most people's first MMO was World of Warcraft. And then the few people that came from, like, maybe EverQuest or something like that, they enjoyed the game. I think WoW did it slightly different to EverQuest, and that's why WoW is more successful. It came out with a good, at the time, it came out with a good graphic, good graphics, and I think it kind of innovated on the MMO genre, but it didn't do it enough to the point where, I mean, it did it enough to kill off,
I cannot do that yet. That ability is not ready.
it did it enough to the point where it killed off EverQuest, and kind of got that off of the MMO throne. But as I said, I mean, the majority of people will have come from EverQuest, either there or some other MMOs that were around before WoW. But the majority of people, WoW would have been their first MMO. They would have heard the hype, heard how good it was, came to it, exactly like me, exactly like probably most of you out there, and experienced the world of Warcraft, loved it at the start, during when they started up, Vanilla, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King. I believe that there was a few people that started up in Kata, and after we've kind of grown out of the fact that it's not as good as it used to be, because it's not as exciting, not because they have done anything wrong, it's just that it's just the same old WoW, and we're just getting tired, I guess, of doing the same old quests that we've done a million times before. But I guess that's my rant, guys. That was level 35. We achieved 35. We're going to go hand this one quest in over here. And yeah, I'll probably end this one 5 minutes short, just because I have other things to do. But the other one, I think, part 14 went for 5 minutes longer. So, you know, we're going to end with the with a beautiful overlook of this place. It's a beautiful game. WoW has always been a beautiful game, but it's got its own styling. I don't mind the graphics at all. I actually would prefer it to have this these particular 2004 graphics than updated like Guild Wars 2 graphics, to be very honest with you. But that was my little rant, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it kind of gave you something to think about and to listen to while you watched me quest very, very slowly. Until next time we'll be going to Feralas, and we'll be questing from 35 to 40. So until next time, guys, this is Bashyok, thanking you for watching. Please, if you enjoyed, like, favorite, and subscribe. Go check me out and follow me, perhaps over on Twitch. My Twitch stream link will be in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys. One last time. This is Bashyok saying bye.